back
Like,
here.
we just had to make sure, bro.
You're not just back just to fuck around. We already started, cuz. Take a shot. Fuck it.
Return of the Mac
Oh, you can't drink. Sorry.
on camera.
Okay,
You
so
can't
this
drink it
episode
all.
we're trying something new. We are actually not chewing gum at all this episode, so we will actually wait for you to finish. If you want to just finish that bitch, we will just sit here in silence until you
You
finish.
have gum?
If not,
Can I get
then we can actually just throw a hole out to continue right here, but we'll give you the time you need. Yes, sir.
You swallowed it?
Yeah, I always swallow through. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I didn't say
You
anything.
think he's a spitter? Mama ain't raised no bitch,
I
cuz.
guess that's why you're getting fat.
That's fucked up, bro. Honestly,
getting
I
fat
wouldn't
too.
let that shit slide.
Let's go scale to scale right now.
I'm getting
Scale
How
to
much you
scale?
weigh? How much
Shit.
you weigh?
I don't got
How much
shit
you
on my
weigh?
scale.
How much you weigh?
How much you weigh?
How much you weigh?
How much you weigh?
How much you weigh? Weigh.
My scale holds pounds, cuz.
How
I know
much
how
you
we're
weigh?
gonna find it. I'll pick every single one of y'all up, and I'll tell you which one was harder to pick up.
All right.
A
go.
ver.
Dale. Alright, next.
Grab his wiener. A la verga. Nah, you're thrusting us. That's the only way you can pick us up. Use your legs, way. Quit being a bitch.
That's a heavy motherfucker right there.
That's a firme ass fool right there. A ver. Now what?
He said we both fat as fuck.
You're like, damn. They were all pretty difficult.
To be honest, I was last. So like
His
I know
energy.
his energy was low.
Nah, I think it was him.
You see, fat ass nigga. No.
Did you ever see? There's a client's receipt.
It's all right there. Oh, damn! You saw that? It went,
Damn. You look like a skeleton. You look like
oh, that fucking Nicki Minaj.
It's like when they do it with their pecs, but you're doing it down there.
You look like Nacho Libre, bro. When he was in those white pants flexing on that girl.
Ass pro shop.
Ass pro for real. Ah, no, all right, we'll let you
bro.
sit down. Damn.
Damn.
That just fucked up the whole
Fuck,
angle, bro. That's crazy.
Professional ass.
And nobody cleaned up, or they did.
Don't you ever underestimate.
Can I eat your nicotine vape, bro?
Did you see what Rampage Jackson's son did?
Oh,
No, yeah, he paralyzed the motherfucker.
Oh, for real? How do you do that? Football?
So originally,
wait, you don't know
Nah.
who Rampage Jackson is?
Yes, I do. Lock in.
Bro.
That's the
What?
fighter, bro.
You just asked
nigga,
with what football?
This is what
Bro,
we
they
need.
just
What if his son played football and I didn't know about that?
I didn't know what his son did.
I didn't know Shiloh was was a football player. Shiloh Sanders.
Mhm.
I thought it was just Shadur.
Did nobody say the wrestling match? It's because I know about it, so in my head I was automatically
Bro, I'm getting taught right now.
We were
about
getting into that.
Yeah, they're letting me know.
Oh shit! Somebody brought it up.
You need to put that nicotine down.
Put the nicotine down, bro.
I can't. Oh wait,
It's addicting.
For your nicotine.
what's that song that's like no, never mind. Well, why you
She
don't
put
leave
down-
them? Cause
Put down the knee.
too,
Knee?
you
you
remember that
no, I
one?
don't, bro. That
I
was
don't.
kind of gay. That was kind of gay. You said
You're
dick
like,
too
girl,
good.
my man ain't shit. Why you won't leave him?
Cause
you
bitch, dig too. Mm.
You're comparing nicotine to a dick.
Oh my gosh, the cable turned out.
That's what-
Nicotine,
That's
fam.
what you just did, bro.
said
You
nicotine.
said
Oh my gosh.
this
You said
nicotine so good
nicotine.
is like a girl can't get enough of her bum ass boyfriend,
You
but he got some good dick.
You said nicotine.
Hey, I don't know.
The
way
cable
you
turned
say
out.
it. Huh?
You should have sucked the nigga dick for free.
Hey, you swallow.
Anyway, Rampage Jackson's son, the wrestler that he was fighting, that was in the ring, Rampage Jackson's son was in the stand. Well, before the fight had taken off, the guy had busted what it looked like a bottle on top of his head.
Son?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Allegedly, it was a prank, and he said, "I'm sorry." I guess Rampage Jackson's son didn't give a damn. Once the dude was mid-fight, he went into the ring. He got on him and he body slammed him and choked the fuck out of him. And apparently, the guy has been paralyzed ever since. Allegedly.
We got footage of this? I need to see
so
this.
what
Hold on.
actually happened was that
What
Rampage
actually
Jackson's son
Yeah.
was in backstage where all the wrestlers were at for that event.
Yes.
He was not a wrestler,
No, he
but for
wasn't.
some reason they were all there drinking beer and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
So-
he was supposed. He had already been basically. They had contacted him to come to the event,
Yeah, but he's
and
not.
all that was scripted. Like he was supposed to go up in there. To the extent of what he did,
Yo.
it wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Nah,
what
that's
ended
not
up
what it
happening. What
was.
ended up happening?
Hell no,
what
that's not
en-
what happened.
How you gonna tell?
How you gonna tell him?
Because in the
He's a
video-
WWE
Why?
enthusiast, cuz.
Because there's a video of him when he gets
I'm not done.
when the can gets
Who the fuck
smacked.
you think
on
he
him.
is?
The first interaction is him getting hit with the can.
Yeah.
And
Can?
the dude, yeah, it's a can. He gets hit in the head. Shot like the what's his name? Fuck, what's his name? Oh, I forget his fucking name.
Rampage Jackson's son?
His son, yeah.
Okay, what about him?
He ends up getting hit. Some shit like that. He ends up getting hit in the head with it, and the guy's like pressing him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying, and if like anybody that watches wrestling and knows how like the wrestlers interact, like así se llevan, like that's what he thought. The guy thought that Rampage Jackson's son was another wrestler. Once he found out okay, he wasn't, they ended up apologizing to each other. After that, he apologized to him, and there's a clip that's out of him apologizing. Before I came here, I saw another clip that I hadn't seen before, and it just got released. There was a wrestler that also worked for that company that was talking to Rampage Jackson's son, and was like, "Now, whenever you get in there, like give him your receipt." So basically, like a receipt in wrestling is like, okay, if someone fucks up and hits you, like for real, or someone busts you open, or someone like fucked up, dropped you like hard, they're gonna fuck you up like for real. They're like, they te la tienen, like you're gonna get the payback, the lick back, basically. So the guy was basically telling him like, hey, go all out when you go out there.
Damn.
Like get your lick back, like all this like that. Obviously, I know the guy wasn't probably trying to make it seem to that extent.
What
you
the
know?
fuck?
Fucking paralyzing guy.
So he told this dude.
Yes, and then
He's
he
like,
ends
go
up
over there.
going out there, and when it's planned, it's
There's
planned.
a video of that.
Yeah. hold on.
Hell
I
no.
need to see
Because the
this.
last part you just said, that's what I heard. Then in the video, he was saying, "Nah, bro, that like
Look,
I was."
it says, new footage has surfaced showing wrestler AJ Mana instructing Raja to attack Psycho Stu,
And he got a third
saying
degree
to go.
level.
Hey, you think
Shut
he
the
low key
fuck up.
kind of crazy? Yes.
The one in white is Rampage's son.
He said, get the receipt, bro. He said, and if anybody got a problem with it, I'll go out there. Look. That's basically how it's going, look. And right here, you can see, because in wrestling, like, they're really bad at it right here about, like, making calls and stuff without making it seem like, look, like, he's not making it very, like, it's not organic. Like, look, look how slow he's moving. Like, look. The guy that was fighting him literally backs off of him, look.
Is that shit not fake?
It's fake, but, like, you're not, the art of wrestling is to not make it look fake. Like, you have to make it all look proper.
Okay,
Look.
but as he's hurt right here.
Look, watch.
What video is that?
Look, it's a different one. Look. So look, he's just that right there. He's basically telling him like, "Que se venga, mira." Look.
He picked his ass up. Damn.
Nah, wait.
Damn. Now that's real, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, cause that's real.
A lot of people didn't see this angle, but look, like literally they get him into a corner, and they keep like they're trying to get him off, and he's still fighting. Everybody else look like he's defending. Look.
Why'd they just? Did they just count him so he could like?
In the match, like yeah.
That was
I
fucked
think they
up,
need to
but
leave it to the
that's funny. The
professionals,
ref
man.
is funny as fuck.
Bro,
Counting,
Bro,
bro.
because look, in wrestling, I see as way like there was a pay-per-view like in WWE way a while back, like in the 90s, where a wrestler was coming down from the like his entrance was gonna be coming down from like the Raptors or whatever, like he was gonna be hooked to a harness and stuff. The motherfucker fell, bruh. Landed in the ring, he died. They kept the show going. Like the rest of the show went without saying really anything. Like they acknowledged that he died, like
After.
but
Oh, they acknowledged that he died in the moment.
What does family
yeah,
say?
they acknowledge. That's why the
He died
family.
in the moment, right
Yes,
away.
way.
Oh,
he
that's
died.
crazy.
He died.
The show started. The dude making his entrance. He
Wait,
entered
the
and
Undertaker-
died.
Hey, nah, you sound like that nigga from that restaurant. Beautiful.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker, which he's
Beautiful.
known, bro. He's known to be one of the, like, he's kept his character the 25 years that he was there. Like, he'd go out and todo black. He'd go out like, he
Who was
protected The Undertaker. He protected his
That's how he died?
His, no.
No, listen, bro.
I'm sorry, I got lost when he said something about...
It's because you got to lock
some-
in. All
he
right, you were
talked about
saying?
something else.
I said that it was so bad and it was so, like, tragic that The Undertaker wrestled in that night, like, the main event. And whenever he...
Cause you expect this nigga to act serious while you talking, but whenever you talking about some WWE shit, you don't fucking just listen and see what the fuck you got to say.
Yeah, this is
No,
what
cause you
we're
over here
laughing.
doing some brigadier dance like if we still in that shit.
No,
Let my
we-
nigga finish,
This
please, and
nigga,
thank you, bro.
We're doing.
I should just let you
this
chew
nigga
the gum.
Sign language
This
interpreter.
nigga ends up dropping onto the ring, dies. Damn, that sounds kind of, you know. But what ends up happening is the Undertaker ends up having a fight later on in the night, and as he's standing there, like, he's known to be one of the ones that like keeps his character, doesn't break, doesn't like nothing, doesn't laugh, nothing. And like you could tell, like he had like tears like about to come out of his eyes because literally he was about to wrestle like where one of his like coworkers that he knew for years and traveled with like
Scoot the mic down.
300 times like a year he's on the road with this guy and he's having to wrestle over like where he just like died and they cleaned his blood up like yeah,
That's traumatic.
it's a crazy game though.
Where the
the
fuck is
industry.
Logan Paul and all this? He's not filming no more dead bodies?
Nah.
He just said it was 19 something.
When that happened, yeah.
1998, bro.
Talking about the
Talking about
recent
Logan
one.
Paul.
Well, the recent, well, I mean, that organization is small as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you should leave it to the professionals.
But I mean, there's one guy right now that's in the WWE, like popping, and he came from that. He's wrestled there.
So what was the reason for him being invited again? Because you said something was scripted for him.
Yeah, I guess for him to get involved was scripted because I mean it's Rampage Jackson's son. Like for a small corporation like that, that's somebody they
So
can
is-
afford that has some clout.
So
That's
is
gonna
there
get some
nobody
views
like
on
in
Kick.
charge on like how far it's supposed to go, letting him know
It's
as
just
to how
all
what is
word.
scripted?
It's all word.
It's all just like kind of like improv.
Basically,
like,
the
you know?
smaller the organization is, the less time and money they have to put
So
into.
it's improv. Basically.
How about to say, because they ain't giving no time to practice or
Because
nothing.
Well,
in the
so-
video, it seems like the fat guy,
that's
big guy's
the
telling
thing.
him
That's
like,
why people
are you
people
gonna
are
go
always
along
saying,
with it?
that's what I'm saying. People are always saying, "Oh, it's fake. It's this. It's that." I'm like, bro, you're having to communicate with someone. Sometimes people you don't ever even know. You don't know if they can even catch you right. You don't know if they can even do. And you're having to 1, protect them. 2, make yourself look good doing the moves. 3, make them look good doing the moves. Be able to communicate with them. All this, and it's people that are from different countries that have learned different styles. Like, so it's a lot. That's why there is so many small corporations because it's like a lot of people are wanting to do it, especially now with how big it's getting. Like smaller corporations like that are popping up everywhere, bro.
You talking about Cody Rhodes?
Well, Cody Rhodes, like whenever he left WWE, he was doing small shit like that. Like he said, even in the shit that comes out now, that he was performing for like 25, 40 people.
Yeah, because at first he was like a star boy or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like that shit. And then he left and he came back. But yeah, as a different motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's after he had already like proven himself like outside, because that's what a lot of wrestlers end up doing. Like if they're undervalued in WWE and like the fans were like behind them, and they end up not getting recognized as much as they should, or as much screen time, or as much as attention, or as much storylines, then they end up going to a smaller company. Ahí sí hacen thrive, and if they end up doing good enough, they end up coming back to WWE and they value them now. But sometimes that's what it takes.
I mean, sometimes what you got to do. And if you're not getting your money's worth here,
But
somebody else
that's
will
what's
value.
that's what's fucked low key, because it's like at the end of the day, you gotta come back to WWE because it's the biggest. Like they're gonna cash you out the biggest.
El WWE Raw. That was just the best. And SmackDown. I
Oh,
always
yeah?
liked it.
Well, that was that's the only 2 shows that they had.
But it's because there was the AWE and or whatever the
AEW.
AW fucking shit.
The EEUU,
The WWWWC.
the AEU.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, WWE used to be WWF. Used to be Federation, and then they stopped. They stopped wanting to have the allegations about being fake, so they made it entertainment because they knew it was fake.
You know what I found weird?
No.
It's kind of still on topic. The first time that they removed Rey Mysterio's mask.
Oh.
Oh, in
And
the
it was in front of
90s?
every- Yeah, and I was like, whoa, I didn't expect him to look like that.
Well, you know what's crazy? They fucking the guys that like made that decision. His name was Eric Bischoff, and he was always known for being like an asshole.
He was
Right?
a bitch off. Yeah.
And he owned that company that he was in, and he was like telling Rey Mysterio like, "Well, I want you to take off. I want you to do a." Basically, it was a hair versus mask match, and there's like I watched the video on it where this guy is telling the story because he was there too. He was Rey Mysterio's close friend, the wrestler también. His name was Conan, and he worked under him también. And he was like, "Well, you're not understanding like the relevance of the mask. Like you're putting it at the same level as some dude's hair, like some gimmick that we have on for TV. Like it's not the same. Like this is like heritage. This is like it means something to be unmasked." He's like, "Nah, well, I think I want him to do it anyways." He's like, "Well, if you make him take off the mask, I'm gonna quit." And then he's like, "All right, then quit." He's like, "At the end of the day, I own both of you. I'm gonna make you take it off." And then that's basically part of the story from where he ended up having to take it off.
That's crazy, bro. Cause you know, I mean, you see Nacho Libre, bro. How fucking. And no, wait, no, that's some funny shit. Cause that's the only thing I could relate it to. Cause I don't watch fucking lucha libres in Mexico. But their whole thing is.
It's cool because WWE bought the biggest freaking Mexican. Well, it's basically the only one that's relevant over there.
But the biggest
You be
Mexican
watching
league.
You be
Triple
watching
A?
the underground ones?
AAA.
They be fucking hurting each other.
There used to be, bro. There used to be.
There's some ones that are so fucking harsh. Like they
Bro,
beat the
there
fuck
was
out of
one
each other.
called Lucha Underground where they had like a bunch of like luchadores for real, like Mexican style, like, and they would pull off the craziest moves. Pero también they had like wrestlers that were from the States. So it's like I knew some of them. And like what was crazy, I think he ended up wrestling there once or twice. What was crazy was because Rey Mysterio wrestled there too. Is like they would have like more famous wrestlers like come in like every once in a while to fight their like company grown big wrestlers.
Hey,
So
bro.
it was always like a big draw.
There was recently a movie out, and it has the guy from The Bear, and it has Zac Efron, and it has somebody else.
What's the
Yeah.
name of it?
It's
The
called
Von Erich, about the Von Erichs?
Iron Fist or Iron Paw or something like that.
It's Iron
Iron
Fist.
Claw.
Iron Claw.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What is that?
Those
those
guys
were
are based
the-
out of Texas.
That's
The Von
wrestling,
Erichs-
though?
They're from Dallas.
Yeah.
Like Fort Worth area.
Yeah.
Something.
They're
That's
based out
wrestling,
of
though?
they're based yeah.
Yeah.
Que like
Those se mataron.
yeah,
And
only
some
one
of
of
them
them
died
only one of them
from
is left.
Se mataron for real?
One of them died from something else, but
No,
there
I
was
think all of them are
there was
dead.
like 2 suicides.
Damn, no, they got
Two,
us away. It's
like-
gonna be dark.
No, there's still one alive.
For real, the youngest one or what?
I forget which one, but yeah, it's crazy, bro. Cause those guys like were pioneers of wrestling, like because it used to be broken down into like sections. Like, okay, Texas and this company has these television, like cable television in these cities, and they don't play them over there. That's how WWE started. They started off, I think,
Regions or something.
maybe
like that.
Massachusetts. And they weren't able to like put events on in other cities. They weren't because the regions were split and it was respected. Like this is Texas wrestling.
It was more like a sport, for real.
Yeah, and now, like, fucking Vince McMahon bought the company. Ended up buying the company from his dad, and his dad had said all the. He was friends with everybody. He was like, okay, like, I know I'm not going to that territory. I'm not. Vince McMahon bought it from his dad. Said fuck all that. Started doing the shit everywhere. Found Hulk Hogan, contracted Hulk Hogan, doing shows everywhere, and then he grew WWE, and now that's what it is now.
That's why, but I don't know why I have this. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a movie or boxing. But somebody who was in their league and then had to not downgrade. Maybe I think it's just a movie. But they ended up going to Mexico and doing their own thing, and then I guess rising to stardom or something like that, rising to money. I think that was probably a movie because I don't got a name to put to it. I don't know if you're familiar with that story or something like that. Maybe that's a lot of people's stories, but
Yeah.
now that we're talking about Mexican leagues and things like that, that's what I have in the back of my mind. Like I probably seen a movie, but I just don't know if it was like based on
That
true
sounds
events or
soccer
shit like
based.
that. Soccer
That
based.
sounds soccer based.
It was like dark, and I saw a dude fighting or something. Maybe it was just like a make believe movie. Ain't gonna cap.
Who knows? Getting tired.
Yeah, but you know what people have been doing recently? I don't know if you looked into it. I heard about it about maybe a year or two ago, but you really didn't see no like posts because it was all new. People are getting things in their legs or their lower part of their body to extend their bodies to get you taller, to make you taller.
Like it's an artificial thing, or it's like you part of your body getting added somewhere.
No,
It's like a metal
yeah.
rod.
Yeah, I think what they do is like
It's
chop
like knee
something up in
extenders?
you. I think they chop something up in you. They put those extensions, and as you're extended, your fibers grow back and form each other. And it heals, and then it's one big thing again. Like how you break your arm and they put it in a cast and it heals itself. In other words, they're purposely breaking you, extending it, and then you're gonna regenerate. Not regenerate, but you're gonna heal. It's gonna think it's just a damaged piece of your body, but in other words, you're healing. And they show several pictures here. Look, I'm gonna show you. Here, look, you get to pass the phone around.
Wait, but does the metal rod stay in you, or is it just used to stretch you out and hold you in place?
You see?
It stays in you. It forms
Look,
around.
check that out.
Yeah.
It's like a plant.
It's like so it's like when you got a prosthetic, not a prosthetic, like a disc or something like that.
I guess like a
Same
metal
concept.
hip or a metal plate in your forehead, thing like that.
Yeah.
I
The
believe
easiest
so.
way that I thought about it was like a plant. Like you put a stick in a plant so it can grow straight up, and then from there, like, basically like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just forms with it, grows.
No,
with
but I
it.
thought this was just all like hearsay. You're like, oh yeah, they're doing it.
No,
But
they also do penis extensions. I swear.
I didn't see that. I bet.
Swear.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I swear.
No, but
I looked into.
What
Would you
didn't
be
you?
interested in it?
in the
No.
extension of the leg.
Why?
I'm okay with what I have.
Penis extensions?
I'm happy.
That's cat. Why you know so much about it then?
There's been the whole shit on everything.
How come I ain't seen it?
Mind blank.
Mine. I don't know.
But I know I've seen it.
How come you know the company and everything? And how
I
much
don't
they
know the
charge?
company.
You know how much they charge
I
and you got
don't know how
scheduled
much they
times. Alright, bro.
I have an appointment.
Pull it out right now. Pull it out right now. We're gonna do it before and after.
You already went.
He already went.
Too late.
That's why we didn't see him a couple days ago.
Too late, guys.
That's why you were walking like that.
Is that why you weren't here that one podcast episode?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this clip of these guys debating like in what order they would, like when they were kids,
Mm-hmm.
like what order they would go in channels. Like, cause like once you got like you'd watch like consecutive channels or consecutive shows on a channel, and then a show maybe you didn't like came on,
So switch the channel.
and next channel. Then maybe if a show was on there that you did like, fuck it, stay on. Or if
Nobody
not,
will
like,
ever know that
but-
45 was Disney Channel, cuh.
and 37.
45
What
was
was
Disney
37?
Channel.
What was
Oh,
37?
Nickelodeon.
What was 43? Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, hell yeah.
What was
And then in there, once I got like the programas and shit, Teen Nick was somewhere in that bitch.
Mhm.
And then it was Nick Tunes, and then Nick at Night, and all that shit, bro. I miss TV. TV
Yeah.
was fucking fun. I got
But
some sorry ass.
In what order would y'all start up when y'all fired the TV up?
Disney's
As I was
always
growing,
first.
Disney was first.
Disney, Nick, and then Cartoon Network. But as I got bigger, it would be Cartoon Network. Nah, Disney was hard the whole time until like
Until Disney, like
you just
until
stopped
they
watching Disney one day.
by the time that day everybody stopped watching Disney. The Disney knew it. Disney knew, and then it just started throwing bullshit out there. We didn't watch the
The
bullshit.
last good show that I remember,
Good luck,
God
Charlie.
damn, nigga, why you got so many spaces between your words?
Good luck, Charlie.
Camp Kiki Walker.
That was at the end of it, bro. That was
few
holding on to
episodes
life.
of it, and then I was like, I'm
That
too
shit was
grown
ass.
for this bullshit.
That's like
That shit was
that was like
ass.
right holding on to every little bit of Jesse that they could.
exactly. So once Cameron came on and shit, after that one, yeah, I was like, nah.
Oh, the guest.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
just started watching my phone.
The camera, nah.
To be honest.
Started watching my phone. Started watching porn after that, bro.
Fuck.
You know, I just turned on my computer after
At
that.
that
I was
point, how
tired.
that was like, what?
I'm grown.
10?
Dude, what was the last show that y'all really liked watching on Cartoon Network?
You were not 10, bro. I swear you weren't 10.
Like 11 maybe?
Maybe not. Hell no. You was probably like in high school or something when that shit was
Oh,
going.
hell.
He was in middle
Captain
school.
Walker?
Yeah, probably so.
Well, my Caleb was little when he was watching that shit.
He's not that old, bro.
We were in high school.
He's 15.
We were like in the early stages, but hey, all that shit just went to trash
Well,
fast.
Caleb was born when I was 7,
Did y'all like Chowder?
8.
It was alright whenever there's nothing else to watch.
Chowder?
Chowder?
Yeah.
You know what the little chubby
little
dude with the
short
purple
dude.
hat, and then he had a I forgot his name.
Clam. Chowder.
No, it's not Chowder. I forgot, dude. I can't get his name. But it
Well,
was
what was the name of that? He was like a little sailor boy.
Gumbo.
No,
Gumbo and
that's the
Chowder.
guy I was thinking about. It was a sailor boy, and then he's like,
Is it
his
not
blue,
Gumbo?
the blue guy.
No, I watched Chowder.
Was it Chowder and Gumbo? It is not.
No,
No.
bro. Look, let me go.
You're
ahead
just
and-
describing food now, fat boy.
What was this cartoon?
Darwin.
Darwin and Darwin. And
Gumball and Darwin.
Oh yeah, base. It's a
no,
song.
bro.
Yeah, base way. Fuck.
What was that? What was his name
It was
though?
the
up.
little sailor, and then he had a little like monster guy that he would go, and then his mom was a whale, and then she was like,
Mhm.
"They better not mess with you. You let them know and all this shit." He's like, "Who's messing with you, baby?" And then she was like, voiced by Morena, I think, or maybe I'm just being racist.
It's not Disney. It's
It's
Oh,
Cartoon Network.
Flapjack.
Flapjack, way. That's the shit.
I like Fairy Odd Parents,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Nick, fool.
but I still like watching that shit.
I loved, and I continue to love
Timmy was an average kid, bro.
the original Teen Titans way. I don't know, something about it being so dark, and then you're like
Even the music,
the
bro.
song that starts and the
Ooh,
little shit
Cartoon
that hits
Network
the corner.
at night.
like, have you seen the edits like of the Teen Titans?
Yeah,
Like from back in the day, like the one of Robin.
Yeah, he's
where
like,
he's
why
going
did you
crazy?"
stop him? And she's like, there was nobody there.
How
That
late
always
did y'all
comes
stay
on
up
its
watching
peak.
TV? Because I stayed up on
Weekend?
Cartoon
And then the
Network.
second episode of George Lopez, and then I'm out.
I started on. I stayed up on Cartoon Network. Cartoon
Car-
Network.
car-
I stayed up in the
watch
carnival.
Tom Wentworth.
Cartoon Network. I would wait until the very like ya en la noche because
Adult
they started.
Swim?
No, they started playing the DC, like
Like
comic.
Green Lantern and shit.
Yeah, like Batman and something. And I,
Nah.
don't know, I remember the skinny.
You know what I
Batman,
remember
fucking long
specifically? I remember whenever
Ah, that
I
shit
used to
was
have
so
like family
badass.
parties. Whenever like we'd have family parties or anything, you had them like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning, whatever the fuck, and I go inside and start watching Boomerang.
I love Boomerang. I love Boomerang on my heart. I have a kid.
Johnny Bravo,
I'm
fool.
gonna sit him down in front of the TV. I don't know if I'm gonna pirate it or I'm gonna purchase it or whatever the fuck.
Powder Puff Girls,
But you're about to watch.
Dexter's
that shit.
Laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory.
You're about to watch Sugar Spice and everything nice, nigga. All that shit.
Damn. TV's not good anymore, bro.
TV is not good anymore. We have TikTok, and that's what
That's
fucking
what's sad.
stimulates us.
All
What
we
was
have
funny?
is-
Well, the new good show, Tires. But that's not on TV. Like
Oh, I
Cable.
started watching.
Oh, it
that.
actually is on cable TV.
is?
Do y'all have
It
Apple
is.
TV? Because y'all need to watch Seth Rogen's new show. I really
Seth
fuck with
Rogen.
it. It's about him being a actor.
Mhm.
Well, not an actor. He's a director.
Mhm.
And not a director, but he's like basically the yes man. He's the one that says yes to the film. He's the one that approves, like,
put that up over here.
Hmm?
You want me to put that
I'm about
up?
to take a shot. I'm waiting.
he's the one that, like, approves, like, of the money, of
You want
the
one?
financials,
No,
of everything.
I was asking if you wanted to. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
You're not, though, because keep doing it.
Do you want a shot?
I'm just playing with it. No, I'm good.
And then?
Nah, but basically, like, he doesn't, like, he's not trying to overstep, but he loves film, and he keeps saying that he's like an artist and stuff, and that he oversteps and gets too close to the film when that's not his job. His job is just to be there, oversee, help out, put some input, like. But if something's wrong with the film, he can be like, "Hey, take that out."
A
Do
creative
this,
director?
do that.
Creative director?
But something along those lines. I forget the actual title. And like the whole show, it's basically just him being displayed and portrayed as a pushover, kind of, you
Mhm.
know, and like clumsy and like this and like that. And like right now, I'm maybe like 3 episodes in, and I'm just waiting for him to win. Basically, like
Mhm.
he gets these small wins, but it's like you want him to get like the validation. You want him to do like, and
That
he's
sound
just
like me.
Huh? Yeah, like it's just in his own like head. He's not he's not credible. Like, and it's a good show. I'd recommend it. I need to remember what it's called.
My homie told me that I gotta recognize and appreciate the small wins too. Now, like, damn, you right. I lived another year. I woke up today. I'm not on the street, but I'm also not where I want to be. So, keep working. Do I really celebrate little wins?
It's called The Studio.
Studio. What?
Yeah, here's a little preview if you want to see.
Being the head of Continental is the only job I've ever wanted. I'm honored, obviously, to be one of the people that gets to choose, which movies get made and which ones don't. That's huge. And I got into all this because, I love movies, but now I have this fear that my job is to ruin them.
The job is a meat grinder.
Prestige films and box office hits, those are not mutually exclusive. We can do both and we will do both.
Matt, I get it. You want to make great art and make $1 billion doing it. Well, guess what? That never happens, and you're going to screw everything up trying to make it happen.
If it was up to me, we'd be focusing on making the next Rosemary's Baby or Annie Hall or some great film that wasn't directed by a pervert.
Turns out perverts make great movies.
They really do.
Well, I low, okay? There's zero margin for error on this shot. Action, please.
Greta, I actually want to talk to you about awards season. Just make sure you keep your winter clear. We have
Okay, Matt.
This job is just so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
Matt.
What up, Matt? Everyone wants something from me, and I can't give it to them.
If you guys are actually open to doing something different, I have a lot of ideas.
We love new ideas.
It's just not too new, because we got a pretty tight formula that we got to hit.
I wouldn't say it's a formula so much as a structure that we 100% know works, so we're going to do it over and over again.
You ever think about the pressure? It's because I was watching an podcast earlier with Jack Black, and then they kind of talk more into depth about like what it is to be like an actor. I get that his perspective is Seth Rogen is like a director point of view, but from Jack Black, Jack Black, he's gone from Nacho Libre to damn Minecraft. He got some range, but coming from him and hearing his conversation, he goes to say that as an actor they're booked and they have all these things coming up, and it feels good and all, but they need a break and they would like a break. But once they see that their schedule's a little clear and they don't see nothing coming up, that they have a little sense of panic and worry, like I gotta get something or else I'm gonna be like forgotten, in other words. So it's kind of a thing of like
having to stay relevant.
Staying relevant. Like once you get the light, the trick is to stay in the light. You get what I'm saying? And he said that there's one director that really just gave him the opportunity. Imagine somebody just gives you the one shot, but like, hey, you want to just try this shit? You heard the story of Machete? How he was in prison, and he came out, and he was just wandering around, not wandering around, but he was near a set, and somebody called him out. He's like, "Hey, you wanna be in this movie as an extra?" Like, what the fuck is an extra? He's like, can you pretend to be a convict?
Danny Trejo.
And so he kind of laughed a bit because he just got out of prison. He is a convict, and from that moment, fucking skyrocketed, dude. Like he's a whole fucking, like he's a household name, I believe. Machete. If you don't know him as Danny Trejo, you know this nigga as Machete. For whatever, even if you've never seen, I've never seen the movie, but I know him as Machete for some reason. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was in Spy Kids, no?
Blood In, Blood Out too.
He was in Blood In, Blood Out. He was in a lot. He was like, yeah, I remember that shit.
You know Salma Hayek?
Yeah.
He was saying this whole
he has a tattoo. He has a tattoo
of her, yeah, on his chest.
Mm-hmm. I don't really see like the whole 100% resemblance, but I could see where
I
you
knew
can get
you
that.
before I knew you.
You see? But that's crazy how people will take a chance on an individual and now they're like multi-million-dollar franchise characters.
Because I feel like that's where they were just meant to be at the end of the day.
Right place, right time way.
Yes.
But then there's also other people who are just the same character everywhere. Hector, the bald guy from Fast and the Furious, he was Hector, the bald guy in another movie. You get what I'm saying? And he was Hector in something else. You can see his catalog is Hector. It's not his fucking name. I don't know if it just stuck like that. But would you like to just stay as that one character in everything?
Well, the uncle in the twins, what's that one show? Family Matters. No. Fuck. Full House.
Yo.
The uncle from that show.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the uncle? Jesse?
Yo.
He stayed the same character. He stayed the same character. He played that same character then, and then another like a rerun of it. And then he did like another.
In like cable back then way, like it's like you were synonymous for playing a role, and if you played that role good enough, they were gonna reference it in other projects if they could.
No, hell yeah. iCarly.
También.
Staying as the same character through. You're talking about he stayed the same
person.
Jesse throughout all of Full House and
Like,
Fuller House.
Drake and Josh still
It's
make
the same-
experiences.
Well,
It's
yeah,
the same
but no,
deal.
he
way.
stayed.
that.
He stayed at. They did another show. I guess like his own show. No, it was his life.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like a
believe so.
spin-off.
like that. Yeah, like they did like a spin-off with his life. Cause I
Did-
guess like you know
wait.
had popularity of it.
The
In the
Big
90s
Bang.
or-
They did a
Yeah,
spin-off
something
and
like
did
that.
Young Sheldon.
También.
That was fucking genius.
That
But
was
wasn't it
genius.
bad? That was backwards, no?
Okay.
Because at
Yeah,
first
they
it was
put-
the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they did the Young Sheldon.
That's genius as fuck.
that was
But
smart as fuck.
And now they have the series of Georgie and his girl.
Oh
which is
yeah,
the-
Georgie and his girl.
I
Smart
don't
as
know.
fuck.
I don't want to say it's like.
You don't know what the fuck we're talking
I have
about.
no idea what the fuck.
Okay,
y'all
just
talking about.
lock in. Try to pay attention. See where you can catch in. I don't know when it's lazy, or when you would consider it lazy in movies. Whenever they're like, okay, we got movie 1, we got movie 2. These hoes going good. Let's keep going 3, 4. Now let's go from 4. Let's go before number 1. Like this is the story before the first one. Like, I don't know if you're just pulling something out of your ass. You're just trying to make it work. Did you
It's
run out
because
of
I think it
ideas?
depends también because I mean, I don't know anything about how the acting scene may be, but what I think I could relate it to
Mhm.
that I've seen in just everyday life is like the people that are in charge of making the decisions.
Mhm.
So like at the end of the day, there might be people, and I've noticed it with this show and stuff. There might be people that everybody on the cast, every actor, every whatever, hates the scene that they're having, and for whatever reason, maybe they tell the guy that's in charge of putting it, and he doesn't care, or maybe they're protecting his feelings,
Mhm.
or maybe they just want to get paid and don't care enough, or whatever the case may be, that it doesn't get changed. There's someone that has that job to be like, yes or no,
Mhm.
at the end of the day, and has, like he said in the trailer, like he gets to decide what movies are made, and it kind of feels like he's ruining them at the same time, you know.
Mhm.
But I think that's what it just goes down to. Like they don't make, because if someone that's making a film and cares about filmmaking and sees it as an art form and all that, they wouldn't care about making any more money after, let's say, the series is perfect after movie 3. If they know they're going to make movie 4 and it's going to make some money because everybody wants to see it and is curious, yeah, it'll make money, but
At that point, it's a money
in
grab.
art, in art form, it fucks up the whole series, you know? Like, so
In
I
art
really
form,
think it just depends who
Dark
planned the
Knight,
movie.
art form. Dark Knight, art
Batman?
form. Yeah.
Batman Returns.
Now,
and
fucking
that trilogy or whatever. it
Edward
was.
Scissorhands as fucking Batman might be a money grab. I don't know. No, you should have just left that at Christian Bale. It was fucking amazing.
Like the second iteration of Fantastic Four, that shit was ass. With Michael B. Jordan, that shit was ass.
I forgot all about that. I didn't forget all about it. It still pops up like
It was
here
so
and
bad, his
there.
voice cracked, bro.
Like, yeah,
What
I
is
did
the
forget
best
it.
Spider-Man though? Because I'm always gonna say
The first one,
I think Toby
bro.
broke, like, he holds that character.
I'm talking about
Toby-
movies, the movies, not the character, not the actor.
You said the best Spider-Man?
The best Spider-Man.
My
movie.
favorite is Toby because of the nostalgia, but I think the best
I think Tom
movies,
Holland's
the
good at that
best
shit.
movies. I like Andrews a lot.
Hell yeah, them bitches are lit as fuck. He played that role so good too.
And I think it's
You let her fucking die. Her head hit the ground. Nigga, do better.
We're not talking about the script.
Nah, I'm
what
telling you, bro.
happened.
But the
I've
like,
seen better Spider-Man. I'm just saying.
No,
I
we're talking
think
about
in
the
a, like-
acting.
I'm
and,
thinking about like, yeah, I know it's a superhero movie, but like if I'm saying like a movie, like damn, that was a good movie. Like,
It dropped whenever we were in high school or something like
It
that.
was a good
Kind of
movie.
like middle
Oh, okay.
school area. I don't know how old we were. The very first one that it dropped. How old were we?
We weren't even
Middle
like,
school?
watching movie. The first one, fool.
The first no. The first Andrew.
The first Tasm.
Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
2008, 2009.
Then he dropped 2?
No, the first Spider-Man. The Andrew.
Like 99. Andrew's first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I feel like right now with Tom Holland, he fits more of
He
the
does it.
description. He's fucking athletic. He does that shit. He fucking
He does it
He
good.
does that shit
I
good.
just
July
think that
3rd,
the scripting
2012.
sucked,
The first one came out July 3rd, 2012.
So yeah, we were young,
I was not doing
and
this
so
2012.
whenever I saw that
It's
movie,
because
I remember seeing the relationship between Spider-Man and his girl and stuff, and I was like, "Dang,
One
this
of the
shit
first
is lit
times
as fuck." Whenever
I think all those movies around those times were like pretty badass.
y luego
Like,
like, because it gave off that like
around like
Spider-Man is cool as fuck, like
Like
that
I'd
nigga
say like
lit.
around
He
2008
chill.
to like 2013, the movies were like a badass vibe. Like the ones that were coming out in theaters, because like every movie that was coming out, it felt like there was more publicity to it.
Right
And there was
before
more
COVID-
building up to it.
Right before COVID, I feel
Like,
like
you saw it everywhere.
movies were good and shit, and slowly started like dying out. Like people were just like, okay, like let's make a movie. Does that make? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, let's just put out a movie.
Here a damn.
Huh?
Here a damn.
What the fuck does that mean?
As in like whenever
They're like, damn, we need to make a movie. Somebody come up with something, and basically someone's
here,
like,
damn,
I have a
Wow.
movie idea.
That's what I
Or
got for the most part.
like there's not an inspiration behind the movie. They're like, we need to make a movie for money. Or like, oh, there's no movie for the summer. Like,
Like they got
Barbie.
a studio. Let's make a movie to pay everybody in the studio.
why do you think that they're running out of shit to make live action?
No way, but I feel like Barbie
Money.
was a concept. Yeah, sitting down in a room with a whole bunch
Barbie
of people
was
and
pretty
fucking COVID,
good.
and they did that probably good. There was a movie that I find that was good. I didn't watch the Barbie movie. There was a movie that came out on Disney Channel many years ago, and it was about a girl, and she was a doll. And this doll came to life, and she got attached to this other little girl, and I guess the dad fell for this doll. The scene that I remember, maybe if anybody's watching this that remembers, this doll lady stands in front of this bus and stops the damn bus because she's attractive. The fucking vehicle stops, and she helps this little girl on the ground. But that's the closest I could relate, and that's the one I liked the most about a figure, a doll. If anything, that was the closest I could relate to a Barbie doll. That was a good ass movie. Not a good ass movie, but it was a good movie. I haven't seen Barbie to compare the
I
two.
feel like it really just depends what type of movie you like. Because for me, like, I enjoy all different types of movies for different reasons. Like, I can full-heartedly say that, okay, that movie was better than that one, but that doesn't mean I like either one more than the other, just because what I like about each one is different. It just depends, like, the type of taste I want, because, like, I love all the Spider-Man movies, but they all give off a different vibe, and it's not just because I love Spider-Man. It's like I love the CGI that they do in the newer ones. I love the just like straight up acting that Toby had to do in the first one, and the fight scenes and stuff that were around the time that they were making The Amazing Spider-Man in 2012.
But I find it a little odd, and it might have to be. It's like NASA not going back to the moon. Not really, but like, how come they had Avatar? Then all these years passed, and then they dropped Avatar again. And then I guess they seen how much money Avatar made, and like right away, in like 2 years or something like that, they're dropping another one. Dropping another Avatar, like part 3 or some shit, like Earth and Fire or some shit. I don't know. That was probably the second one. You haven't seen it? The new trailer? You seen it?
I need the regular show reboot to come out. That's
what?
I need. The regular show.
Oh, where they show
Oh,
them they're all
they-
grown.
They're coming out with it, and it's very
need it
it's like a mature audience.
I
type
need it
shit.
now.
Mhm.
It's basically made for all the people that were watching it the first time.
Adult Swim. type shit.
I need it, bro. I need it. I need it more than SpongeBob needed water in that one episode, bro.
You want to go to the gym with us?
When?
Right now.
Who's going to the gym?
Everybody. Everybody's going to go to the gym. We're all going to go do Chipotle squats. We're going to pretend like we got bags of Chipotle, and then we're going to squat. No te creas.
Can we just do a bunch of burpees right here?
Yep.
Fuck no.
All right, guys, we're gonna do burpees and hand jobs. So
Hand jobs and burpees is crazy because your hand's going to be dirty.
We're going to be doing them at the same time. So we're going to go down on the way up.
we don't gotta explain, bro. Yeah, use it as imagination.
Just stay tuned. It's on the
TYF.
Patreon. Don't just end it like that way. We gotta, I don't know. We gotta like round it out or something.
Our 5 subscribers deserve more energy than that.
It's 370 some or 90 some shit. Actually,
392.
392. I was gonna say 397. It's
Don't you
392.
disrespect.
Please don't disrespect
Don't respect
the
those
64
people.
that watch us.
Thank you.
Oh, that was the views on the last
Thank
one.
you for the 4 that are making it this far.
And no cap, if you missed the fucking giveaway
Bitch ass. Nobody.
You still missing on that motherfucker. I mean, ain't nobody claimed that shit yet. Well, hey,
I don't even know what we're talking about.
they don't even know what that is. That's your fault. That's on you. You missed it. That ain't on me.
Someone, whenever we
It's
do
still
blow up,
out there,
someone's gonna
too.
find it,
Oh,
like
you're gonna
all the way
find it?
back and comment and be like,
Nah, bitch, that whole expired way. Yeah.
nah, at that point we gotta fly him out way.
Chill. Fly them out where? My
And
house.
do a video with him.
What if they live down the street?
Oh.
What if they live down the street? They're like, hey, bro, just come on. Just drive down the street. We'll go pick them up.
Type shit.
Take him to Joey's Taco.
Well, everybody, don't
Texas to
forget to
Brazil.
like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to fucking pay attention every week and in the episode. Watch the episode. If you watch the episode, pay attention. You might win some money. Might not. There's still a giveaway out there right now. Until somebody claims that one. Whenever somebody claims that one, then we'll do the next one. But until then, y'all gotta pay attention, support, like, comment, follow, share all the
You
reels.
have to.
Like,
No.
what the? Yeah, that kind of sounded a little forced. But y'all tune in. Y'all fuck with us.
Fuck with us.
Yeah, fuck us hard. I mean, fuck with us hard. That's it for this episode of the
TYF, we sign
Podcast.
out. Eat ass
Bye.
Monday. Bye.